The Screen Violence is a 2-in-1 pedal that combines a fuzzy drive and a reverb, and it was a collaboration between Old Blood Noise Endeavors and the band CHVRCHES. And in this video, I'm going to show you what I think are the 5 coolest things you can do with it. The first pro tip is if you use the reverb and the drive at the same time, there's a sweet spot you got to know about. And the sweet spot is on the knob that controls reverb length. Set it like this. And what'll happen is the reverb will sort of almost be like a slapback delay, but the way it interacts with the drive will just be sort of blurry and awesome. Pro tip number 2 is just that the drive in this pedal can take chords really well. I think it might be my favorite thing about the pedal overall, is just how well the chords sound even with the drive. So here's a setting I use that I think is cool because you can play stuff you would normally never be able to send into a distortion pedal, and it'll just sound good. Pro tip number 3 is a setting I found that takes whatever you play and turns it into a drone. It'll just sort of turn everything into this really sort of smeared, cool drone thing. And it also sounds good with no amp. Like if you just record direct out of the pedal using this setting, totally works. The next pro tip is the sound I discovered where you put the reverb mix on 100% and then turn the reverb to be its shortest possible length, and that will give you this like really sad lo-fi vibrato sound because the reverb is modulated. And then do the same thing on the drive side. I dialed it in to be sort of its weakest, and these two effects together I just think give you a really specific, really cool, sad sound. screen violence lets you use an expression pedal to control reverb length. So for pro tip number 5, I'm just doing that. I'm continually changing the reverb length from minimum to maximum with an expression pedal, but I'm not using just any expression pedal. I'm using the sidestep, which is like an automatic or programmable expression pedal or external LFO. But this isn't the only thing that can do that. Old Blood Noise Endeavors actually makes something that can do that too. The point is just either use your foot or use a programmable expression pedal to continually change the reverb from minimum to maximum. If you do that on the screen violence with these settings, you'll get this sort of cool, like, pulsating effect. It'll sound like the reverb is sort of coming to you in waves or like in sheets. And that's the pro tip. It just sounds good if you do that.